As California emerges from the Omicron surge, the state has released its long-awaited endemic plan. It's a strategy to move forward and live with COVID. Fox 11's Phil Schuman live for us at a PPE warehouse in Fontana, where the governor just wrapped up his big announcement. Phil.
This warehouse, leased by the Office of Emergency Services, one example of their response, their preparedness, stockpiling PPEs, masks, hand sanitizers, and so forth. As you mentioned, Alex, the governor talked about moving forward, learning from the past 2 years about the COVID virus, and talking about what they can do to be more prepared going forward. For example, establishing a new rapid assessment and action unit that can react with resources should there be an outbreak in a particular area, combating misinformation about the threat the virus poses as we move into this next phase. The governor introduced an acronym called SMARTER. And let me go through these briefly. S is for shots. The vaccine's still crucial. Masks still recommended. Also, they are being stockpiled should there be a need. Awareness about new variants. Readiness with tools and resources. Testing. Continue to test to minimize the spread. Education. Increasing testing at schools. Keeping schools open. Increasing vaccinations of schools. Treatment. RX. Continuing to improve treatments. Yes, it's a lot of information, which was the subject of the question that I had the opportunity to ask the governor. You gave us a lot of information here.
Forgive me.
Is it possible you could highlight what you feel is the most important thing for people to know out of that acronym?
I think what I want to know is we have your back. We've learned a lot. We're not approaching things the way we approached it last year, certainly not 2 years ago. We are moving past the crisis phase into a phase where we will work to live with this virus, and we will maintain a readiness posture and stay on top of the nature of change that is so self-evident with this pandemic and disease.
Alex and Christine, a lot of self-congratulations, to be blunt about it. The governor saying that their response, for the California's response, saved countless lives. Still 8.9 million confirmed cases in our state, 83,000 roughly deaths. The governor points out, though, that is a much lower death rate per 100,000 than similar large states. Also with him today was Dr. Mark Galley, the Secretary of Health and Human Services, and other medical professionals who, of course, supported this SMARTER plan.
We know that we need to be prepared for the unknown with the ability to get supplies out to communities quickly, bring in new staff to minimize the strain on our healthcare systems, and to quickly identify new variants. The plan also acknowledges that this pandemic affected some populations more than others, such as persons of color, persons with disabilities, and older Californians. We must be prepared to double down in communities that are most in need.
The combination on the one hand of vaccines and mitigation efforts and treatments developing on the other hand, I think really give us a path forward here to no longer have to live in fear, but to really be smarter about how we approach this.
And California Republicans already attacking the governor's plan as overhyped word salad, saying what they want to know is when, for example, he's going to rescind the school mask mandate. He was asked about that specifically and said that he expects an announcement on that soon. And as is the case, the governor's availability severely restricted. Our ability to ask follow-up questions and drill down for more details, not really relevant today. But on the state's COVID website, covid.19.ca, there is a lot of information that you can read and educate yourself about the plan going forward. Alex, Christine?
Yeah, on schools, he says February 28th he'll announce a decision in terms of when that decision is going to be made. So mark your calendar for that, I guess. Phil Schuman, thank you so much.